Well, after the Nier Automata video, I just said to myself, if I don't do this video, this review, I won't get a good night's sleep. These games, the Nier series, are just something else. They are above and beyond your casual gaming experience, which is amazing in my opinion. Listen, Nier Replicant is the game I'm talking about today and reviewing. Look, they are very hard questions in life. Um, like, well, how do you want to die? What is the meaning of life? How do you go about life? These kinds of questions that you just look at the sky and say, what the fuck? How am I supposed to answer this? Well, it's the same question if you ask me, is Nier Replicant or Nier Automata better? This is these questions are ridiculous, of course, and many of them aren't answered. Which, as of this question right now, it is not gonna be answered because I don't know the answer to it. I love both games, and I believe these games are both monumental and important, especially Automata. But I believe Nier Replicant should be experienced by anybody who can appreciate good storytelling, amazing writing, great characters, and just an amazing experience overall. If you appreciate all those things, then Nier Replicant has got you covered. Well, Nier Replicant version 1.2345670005795, I believe was the new version of the game, which I recommend. I don't recommend the old version because the new version has a new ending. Listen, I'm gonna talk about the ending. So Nier Replicant and the Nier series overall has very complicated, but in the same way very interesting and complex storytelling. They're saying they're saying the story of the game in a couple of playthroughs or a few playthroughs for you to get to understand the whole picture of the lore, the story, the characters, the backstories. And look, let me tell you something. Nier Replicant. Nier Replicant starts off with a young boy and a young girl, brother and sister, struggling to survive against all odds, just salvaging all the food, all the things that keep them alive, just to live for another day. And the brother, of course, is bigger than the sister, and he tries to help her any way he can. And then, after this, the sister is apparently very sick, and then the brother cries in help. Then the game starts. Listen, Nier series, the beginnings are always so strange, so emotional, so ludicrous. The Nier Automata started with a quote of 2B saying that the world we live in, the space find ourselves in, is a spiral of life and death, tragedy and misery, horror and obedience, endless. And she hopes to meet the man who created this and kill him. And these games starts in such a haunting and emotional way, it just sets up the mood for the rest of the game. And you want to know what happens, and you want to know how it finishes. This is how you begin a game. This is how you write a story. This is how you absolutely create a masterpiece, in my opinion. Anyway, the game starts very simple. You're a young boy trying to help your sister, but you find something out. These two kids from the beginning aren't the same. These are two different individuals. And you start to ask questions because after this incident, it says 1,000 years later. So this means the girl and the boy are dead from the beginning. And you see these very similar to them characters and you say, how is this? Why? Well, what's going on? Am I on fucking drugs? And the game just explains it to you perfectly in such an amazing way. The way of art. So, by far the best character in the game is Kaine. Kaine is a violent woman in her undergarments, as Grimoire Vice said. So you have a talking book as well, Grimoire Vice, which is, he is an incredible character. He's very good. He stands between Nier and helps Nier through the game all the time. And Emil, who he is on Automata as well, although he isn't a big character. And all of the great good characters, Devil and Popola, all of the returning characters from Automata. There's such an amazing cast of brilliant and colorful characters. And listen, Playthrough A is good. It ends pretty well. It's an interesting story. It intrigues you. But what you see in Playthrough B, you're not prepared. Playthrough B is one of the most heart-wrenching, emotional experiences I've had in any game, and I don't think I ever will go through. Your replicant just absolutely grabs you by the balls, rips them off, and feeds them to you. It doesn't let off. The story is so. This is one of the most tragic. So, one of the most tragic and sad stories told in a video game. But, listen, as I said in the Nier Automata video, the Nier series is about hope. It's about going against all odds, trying to do something impossible. The JRPG fashion. And this is what Nier Replicant tries to do. And that's what the new ending does. I'm not gonna talk spoilers, but the new ending is fucking incredible and has some Easter eggs from Nier Automata. Playthrough B, as I said, is fucking so emotional. I cried like a bitch. I've never cried in a video game. Ever. Ever. Apart from Red Dead Redemption 2 and Nier Replicant. It absolutely and oh, I forgot, and Final Fantasy X. But these games, this is it, nothing more. These games are special to make a soulless person like me cry. That speaks a lot. This is a lot of compliment. Although, after all the amazing things this game offers you, it also does one thing badly that it didn't have choice to do. This is the only way. If you played the game already, you'll encounter sections of the game when you have to read for a couple of hours, give or take. Read like reading a fucking book while you want to play a game. This is my only complaint. I didn't read to look. It's obviously very well written. The writers are amazingly talented. But if you want to play a game, you have to play a game, okay? You don't need to. If you want to read books, fuck off and go to the library. Don't fucking play a game to read books. And I know the reason behind this. It's not like Yoko Taro wanted to do anything like this. It just didn't have enough budget for the game. But all the budget went through the storytelling, the characters, the pacing, the writing, etc., etc. And this was the right decision. If you stomach through these book sections and reading sections, well, you're in for one of the greatest games of all time. Simple as that. So, I hope you enjoyed my review of Nier Replicant. And final score, 10 out of 10. You happy? I give this game 10 out of 10, deservedly so. Masterpiece. Absolutely incredible experience overall. Just a masterpiece. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope we see each other very soon. Hope you are safe. Hope everything's okay. But in the end, hope is what we have. But sometimes it's not what we get. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.